What is up, guys? Amp here, bringing you some Halo Reach. It's been a while since I've read some Halo Reach. Halo's my bread and butter, and I love it even more now. I love Reach even more now that they added the title update beta. If you guys haven't been on Reach in a while, they've had a title update pretty recently. You guys have heard me talk about it in my last Halo Reach commentary, and it's pretty much the main thing is the reduction in bloom. Now, there are a couple other things involved in the beta, including armor lock adjustments, so it's not the beast that it once was, the unfair beast in my opinion. There's bleed through on the melee system, so instead of your shields taking the brunt of a melee that if you're already injured or your shield is already down, it takes your entire melee and there's no bleed through to your health system. And now there is bleed through, so that's good. But let's keep in mind this is all game type specific. This isn't across the board everything gets this. This is very fine-tuned by 343. They're putting it in certain game types on certain playlists and such, which leads us to the Title Update Beta. Title Update Beta is a new playlist they have on Halo Reach, and it's really awesome because you go in. Well, actually, let's just say it's awesome, but it's being run pretty poorly in my opinion. First off, you go into the playlist, you get all the maps and game types to veto or vote on, and there's pretty much one Zero Bloom game type, and it's Zero Bloom Slayer DMRs on Powerhouse. That's pretty much it. I haven't played a whole lot, but every single time I've ever gotten Zero Bloom, it's been on Powerhouse because that's the only game type they seem to have set up. So that's unfortunate. Other than that, all the other game types and stuff have the bleed through system with the melees and the armor lock reduction, their tweaks and stuff like that. But the Zero Bloom is still sitting there all alone on Powerhouse, and you can only really get it if you vote none of the above because it usually never pops up at the beginning for you. So that sucks pretty much, but other than that, you guys got customs. MLG has released Killer KC, I should say, the game tester for MLG, has released the Zero Bloom MLG game types, version 6 game types, so you can get those off his file share, Killa space KC, and those are pretty cool to play around with, especially with the pit coming back. If you guys didn't know, MLG added the pit for version 6, a really nicely done remake of the map in Forge World. So I recommend you guys go check it out at least. At least. Sorry about that. And yeah, so on that topic, moving along with MLG, next weekend is MLG Orlando. I'm not going to talk about it as much as I did Raleigh because, I'm not going to the event, and I know some of you guys aren't too keen on the whole just giving you the news thing, so I'm excited for this event. Honestly, I think Infamous winning the last event was sort of a fluke. I'm not taking away that they're good players and it's a good team, but I think Instinct's going to win this tournament. There's pretty much no doubt in my mind that they're going to win. I'm not going to say that they're not going to drop a game again, because that's probably not going to happen pretty much ever again. I mean, sometimes there might be a Beast team come Halo 4, or another Call of Duty team ends up doing it, something like that. But not dropping a game, that's Final Boss Dynasty, and then Instinct with ex-Final Boss member Ogre 2, it just sort of fits Ogre 2. Anyways, MLG Orlando, I see Instinct winning. For Call of Duty, there's a lot going on over there, a lot of team changes and stuff, so I'm not quite sure where that's going to fall, but Optic looks pretty good again. They got 4th at the last event. Just a bunch of those teams look pretty good, and they're all sort of at the same level at this point. It's not so there's no real team that's sort of head and shoulders above everybody else like Instinct is, or was, I guess, since Infamous dethroned them for a little bit. But they'll be back on top. I'm very confident that they will be back on top come October 16th. It's the last day of Orlando. So yes, you guys, go ahead and check out MLG Orlando. It's going to be pretty cool. Obviously, if you're into StarCraft, there's a whole lot of StarCraft stuff going on. It's the big draw nowadays for MLG, is all the StarCraft players and fans. So go ahead and check that out as well. I'll be watching mostly the Black Ops stuff because we're actually going to be having our own tournament at school, our final Black Ops tournament, since Modern Warfare 3 is just around the corner, and that's the biggest draw at school. So we just kind of have to go with the flow. Reach hasn't really had a whole lot of following, but we are having some Reach events, not any tournaments, but some Reach I don't want to call it a play day. That sounds kind of weird, but we're having some customs and stuff set up. So we'll be doing the Zero Boom game types and all that sort of thing in Reach. So that'll be fun to do. But the main draw, Call of Duty. So we're playing the Call of Duty tournament this coming weekend, and we'll be streaming MLG while we're there, or we'll be streaming MLG Orlando while we're there. That'll be pretty cool to have that whole experience going on, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to be competing on a team I'm too comfortable with, just mainly for the fact that I haven't played with these guys a lot, and they're all decent players. Well, one of them's a decent player. His friends, I haven't played with him at all yet. So, but I'm not as comfortable because I have a lot of guys who I usually play with, and local guys that I usually play with, and they're all pretty good, and we're confident playing with each other. But there's a lot of fresh blood coming in, freshman class. Hopefully we'll see a lot of new faces and get a lot of kids a chance to get beat by us. So we're gonna see. I think it's gonna be a pretty good tournament. I'm gonna try to capture it a lot better than I did for the last one. As you guys remember, I have some gameplay up from that tournament, and I still have some I need to get from the guy I had helping me with that. Which is some pretty nice plays on my part, but hopefully I'll be able to capture it a lot better this time around, and I'll be able to get a lot more out for you guys to see, and hopefully I play well again, so that there's something to see. But yeah, we're getting to the end of the commentary here, and Zero Bloom is definitely, I'm liking it. It's I've never been really a big spammer in this game, but I love spamming this DMR now. Like, it's amazing. I still go into these Zero Boom game types and try to pace my shots because I'm just not used to firing. You'll notice in a couple times this game I'm just firing slower than I should be because I'm trying to get the pacing down. But yeah, this game wasn't my best, but it was one of the only ones I had ready to go, and it was a pretty good score nonetheless, but I wasn't playing too smart, and getting back into Reach a little bit, just not used to it as much. I'm not worried about it, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you pretty soon talking about some Battlefield, because that's coming out pretty soon. Obviously I'll be talking about MLG Orlando next commentary, because just have finished, and yeah, hopefully you'll probably see that commentary next Tuesday, about a week from now. Sorry, this was a little late as well, but yeah, go ahead and make sure you check out my previous videos, as you can see them right now. Well, my previous video, and Amplified HD 2. I haven't been posting a whole lot more on there, but I got some newer videos on there you might want to check out, and more to come. See you guys later.